Hello, students. Welcome to the science class. By seeing these pictures, can you being able to say that what is the topic of our discussion today? Yes, by seeing this picture, we can at least assume this much that we are going to discuss about the animal life. Okay, so this chapter that is in the book, chapter number 6 of your science book, this is the chapter where we will learn something about the animal life. So yesterday we had started the breathing in the animals, and you had seen by lungs and gills how does the animal breathe. Okay, now today we will learn something other than lungs and gills. Let's see what is that. Organs of breathing. So today you are going to learn about the air tube. Okay, so this is the specified structure which is specified for the insects. They breathe through the small opening which is present in the side of their bodies. This structure, we can see the small holes, or we can say that insects breathe. These organs have got a special name, and these are known as the spiracles. Here you can see the structure which is present, which is known as the spiracle. These spiracles are the small openings which is present on the side of the insect body. Okay, and then so air enters the spiracle, allowing the oxygen to travel along a network of the tube which is called as the trachea. Okay, so here we had and then through the trachea it reached to the cells of the insect body. So what we had learned here, also you can see the diagram, that is this is known as the trachea. Okay, so this blue colored thing is oxygen. That is the spiral. The oxygen enters through the spiracle here. This is the structure. Okay, through spiracle then it travels, oxygen travels and go into the cells, where they distribute into the body of the insects. And on the same time, in the same procedure, same way, the carbon dioxide is passing through the spiracle and going out of the body. Okay, so this is a very interesting mechanism that insects, very small insect, even you can understand they are so very small. You can see this picture also. Okay, you can see they are so very small. Even these insects has got such a peculiar mechanism in their body, that is, these are the spiracles. So through the spiracle oxygen enters. Now just you can imagine the human respiratory system, which I had explained just yesterday about the structure of the lungs, where you had seen the nostril which is present. It is for both the action, that is for inhalation of the oxygen as well as for the exhalation of the carbon dioxide. But in case of insect, here it is a oxygen is entering through these holes of the spiracles and carbon dioxide is exhaling through this. Okay, and through, and here you had seen how this happens. After the oxygen enters through the spiracles like this way, again I am showing it to you. Through this way they move into the cells, and from cells carbon dioxide coming through this and going out of the through a body through all these holes. Okay, now the in the as you had seen here, the spiracles they lead to the trachea, and in the trachea you can see there is a form of fine network of tubes. Okay, these network of tubes like this structure, these network of tubes, these are present in the every tissue, I mean which leads to every tissues of the body, and then air enters through this network of tubes the air enters. Okay, they absorb oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, which is pumped out again through the spiracle by contraction of the body muscles. Okay, so oxygen is entering through some holes of the spiracle, carbon dioxide is also it's going out of the body through some holes, that is spiracles. And this is being done when the body muscle of the insect is contracted. Okay, after the contraction of the body muscle, carbon dioxide can go out of the body. Okay, so the tissue absorb oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, which is pumped out through the spiracles by contraction. So just a recap of the entire system, that is the oxygen, or maybe say, yeah, oxygen that is entering through the body, and like this, after there is the oxygen through trachea, then tracheoles, and then migrate in the whole part of the body. And here are the network of the tissues, and carbon dioxide is also comes out, and it goes out of the body through this spiracles only, or through this through these holes only. And these holes are present in the sideways structure of the insect body. Okay, so you can see oxygen is entering into the body, spiracle is and the through spiracle carbon dioxide is getting out or expelled from the body through the spiracle, and through the air tube, which is a tube-like structure, and air enters into the body through this network of tissues, and ultimately the entire respiration process happens. Okay, so this is the organs of breathing generally in case of the insects. Okay, now next we will discuss about the about another say, even you can see the different uh, important diagrams or important facts about this, that they generally the breathe some insect generally breathe through the spiracles, or some insect can breathe through the different organs which are present in the body, amongst which trachea is also important, but the location of the spiracle is different in case of different insects. Okay, now here is an interesting fact, that is, how do insects breathe? Okay, this is an interesting fact, this is about your knowledge. We had already seen that the insects breathe through the spiracles and the air tubes. Now, insects don't have lungs. Had you seen the entire structure as I had taught you about the lungs yesterday? Does insects have a lungs? No. The insects, they don't have the lungs. So they have a tube system. Insects have a tube system. It runs all over the body. Picture I had shown you before, and it carries air to all parts of the body. So this tube has got a very specific name, as I had already told you about this. This is known as the trachea. Okay, so air is carried to the body through the movement of the insect's muscle, pumps it there through opening in the insect skin. Okay, so air tube in the whole process is doing the action, which is composed of trachea and spiracles, and different muscles which are involved in the process of respiration. Here also you can see the spiracles are in a different side. Here also you can see the spiracles which are in the different side, but all the mechanism is being carried out by the spiracle and the trachea. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Okay, now tell me, what is this? Yes, this is our very known frog. Now you can see that red color, the arrow with the red color is showing the movement of carbon dioxide, whereas arrowheads with the blue color is showing the movements of oxygen. So what is being shown here? This is mouth cavity. And what is happening? Oxygen is coming inside the body and carbon dioxide is going out of the body. This is happening by what? Is there any extra organ can you see? No. So this is entirely is happening through the skin. But here other organs we can see, that is these are the nostril and the lungs. So we can say these animal, this is obviously you had told that is this animal is the amphibian, or we can say this animal is the frog type animal. They breathe through the skin. Okay. Next, we can say about the earthworm also. Earthworm breathes through the moist skin. Here you can see the picture, that is the earthworm is breathing through the moist skin. Here you can see. Okay, air is coming in. There is no such organ. Only so they are breathing through the moist skin because always it remains wet. Next, coming to the frog, see, or amphibian. It is also breathe through the skin underwater. So when they are underwater, they, you know, they are amphibians, so they can live both in land as well as in water. So when they are in the water, that is underwater condition, they can breathe through the skin, and when they are on the land, they can breathe through the lungs. Okay. Now, the tadpole is an aquatic animal. They breathe through the gills. Okay, so they open their mouth to take in some water inside their body, where oxygen is taken by the gills. So here we had seen tadpole can respire with the help of the gills. These frogs or amphibian, they, when they are underwater, they are taking the respiration through the or taking the or breathing through the moist skin, and when they are above the water, that is when they are on the land, they are taking the oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange is happening through the lungs. And also we can see earthworm. This is a variety of the animal which includes in the phylum of annelida. They can also take the respiration or the breathing gases with the help of their skin, because their skin in most of the time remains in a wet condition. Okay, so this, when the respiration is happening through gills, when the respiration is happening through skin, this respiration is known as the cutaneous respiration. Okay, so see, this is the picture how this is happening. Now it is an amphibian animal, so they can live both in water and in the land. So in that case, skin is very important organ through which the 1/3 of the total oxygen is obtained. So when these animals underwater, they respire through the skin, and when they above the water, they respire through the lungs, which I had already mentioned before. Okay, so both of these organs are taking part, or both of these organs are helpful for the respiration process. Next, coming into the body surface, like microscopic animals. Microscopic means those animals which cannot be seen through naked eye. We need these animals to see through our microscope. It is an instrument through which we can see very small objects. So microscopic animals means those animals which can be seen through microscope. These are paramecium, where you can see even the amoeba, even that is called amoeba, that is paramecium, or this is an animal. And this animal is and another animal here you can know, that is the amoeba. So this amoeba and paramecium, both of these animal can take the breathing gas with the help of their entire body system, because they are so small and they are so say so lower organism that they don't have that organ specification. So the entire body surface here is acting like an organ or like a membrane through which they can take in the breathing gas and take out the expelled gas from their body. Okay, so in this context we had learned, or in this video we had learned about the organs of breathing which is used for insect, that is the air tubes, where we had seen the trachea and the spiracles are taking the major role in the respiration process. On the other hand, we had seen the skin which is present in case of amphibian like frog, toad, or in case of annelida like earthworm. They have their moist skin through which they can respire, or they can take the breathing gas in and expel the gas out, waste gas out. And also amphibia have other mode of respiration also, that we will come in the later part. And also we had learnt about the body system, that is there are some microscopic animals which can be seen through microscope. These are paramecium, amoeba, etc. They also can breathe through their body surface. Okay, so I hope today's lesson is clear to you on. So in the next day we will learn some other topics. Till then, all of you stay safe. Thank you.